Welcome back to Jump In Tucson.
Good morning, and welcome to Jump In Tucson. This is the Engagement Hour, and I am Ted Maxwell. I've got Matt Neely on his Monday this week, working behind the glass, but I know he will keep me on time and target. He's worked out all his Monday morning kinks with Christy Simone this morning on Wake Up Tucson, so we are ready to go. The Engagement Hour. Why do we have it? And what do we like to talk about? We like to talk about the responsibilities of all of us as citizens of this great country to be involved, to get engaged. There's a lot of different ways to do it. You can do it, we all do it with our primary responsibility, which we've been talking about for the last couple of months, and that's voting and to be an engaged voter. There's those who serve in the military, serve as first responders, serve as educators, and then there's those who help their communities, those who lead nonprofit organizations. You could lead your homeowners associations. You can just be involved in some way, giving some of your time. Time, talent, treasure are the three things we've all got, and we all give different areas of that, and time is perhaps the most important one. And that's why I'm really honored to have some folks who have stepped up and are giving back to their community and to a community they're very passionate about. And today with me on the line, I've got Michael and Bonnie Quinn, the founders and truly the force that's behind the Rockin for Heroes program. Michael, Bonnie, how do you hear me?
Good morning. We hear you great, Ted.
Thanks, Ted.
Hey, appreciate
How are you?
I'm doing great today. Appreciate having you both on. We've got the first segment to talk about, and I kind of want to jump right in. For those who don't know, the purpose of Rockin for Heroes is they honor and support first responders, active military, veterans, and Gold Star families. And that's the reason for the 4, because you're going to hear about the number 4 a lot as we tell you where you need to go, what you need to search. But real quick, Michael and Bonnie, if you could just share a little bit about your story of how you gotten started in this.
That's great.
Okay, great. So this is a really personal mission for us. It's become much bigger than our own personal mission, but this came from our desire to thank the first responder community for their care of our son, who we lost to cancer in 2020. And it was heavy on our hearts to say thank you to them. At the same time, Michael's a Navy veteran, and we've always been supporters of our military and our veteran community and also our Gold Star community. So we decided we had to go big and go public with how we thank these 4 hero groups. And Rockin' for Heroes started to evolve as a way to do that. And we came along with some great people came along to join us and make it happen, like Steve Rukowski, our executive producer, and Mary Murphy and Dana Cooper, lots of people with their talents and passion that helped us launch this and take it to where it is this year, which is our 4th annual event. Going to be big this year, Ted.
It is
We're very excited.
It is going to be big, and it's really incredible that with the loss of your son, PJ, you've turned this into something as a way of honoring him and honoring all those who supported him through his battle, and you've stretched it to all those who you respect and care about, and you've put together an incredible team, so I want to compliment you on that. I know there's 2 ways that you do it throughout the year. One's through your Hero Fund, which goes on throughout the year, your collections, your giving, and providing support to those ones. But the one we're talking about today really is the Rockin for Heroes concert. So it's going to be Sunday, December 10th at the James D.
November 10th.
Sunday, November 10th at the James D. Creek Park in Oro Valley, both of our hometown. We all 3 of us, for full disclosure, live up there. But it's really been something that you've grown. Can you give us a little background of why you decided to do a rock concert and as a part of a background for the other activities you have during that day, honoring those who serve?
Saw your vision as
Well, Ted, we many of us, I'm sure, like you, we enjoyed music as a young person and attended concerts here and there, and then we grew up and became responsible and raised families and kind of put that aside. And yet, you hear music out of in the weekends or something, and so we were revisiting that love as middle-aged adults, if you will, and we wanted to bring people together. The important thing was to bring people together to honor our heroes. And that is the genesis. While the music is there, it's secondary, and it's fantastic music. As you know, We bring some incredible out-of-state talent in. We have a local group that's opening.
Mark Miller
Country Western, and then we'll move to Lexington Lab. But our desire to thank those who served our son, that serve our community, state, and country, we found along the way that others wanted to come alongside and give thanks to. Your opening today said it well, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for the public to come forward and companies and businesses that support us through sponsorships and donations to support their heroes, support our community's heroes. This is a public demonstration of that commitment.
Yes, very much so. And the first year we had our concert, we were coming out of COVID, and people needed to be unified. They needed to come together socially and publicly again. And so it's ironic. This year is not much different than that. There's a lot of division right now, and there's one thing we can all agree on. I think everybody loves music, and everybody is served by these hero groups. So this is a very unifying year this year, we believe, and music is a big piece of that for sure. And that's why we do the concert.
Absolutely. It makes the event that much more special. If you want any information on the organization or on the details, it's Rockin, ROCKIN, the number 4, and then Heroes, HEROES.org. You can go and get a lot of good information about they're doing it. So Bonnie, you mentioned this is year 3, and you really do a incredible job of honoring veterans. And this year you've got several veterans and first responders that you're honoring. Can you talk just a little bit about the opportunity for people to show up and demonstrate the support for those who have served?
I think, Ted, we had last year. We honored 2 World War II veterans, as you remember. You're a big part of our event, and helped us honor those 2 World War II veterans. And this year we're moving to a Korea and Vietnam veterans. We have a veteran who served both in Korea and Vietnam, and then another veteran who received 2 Purple Hearts in Vietnam. Came back very injured and pushed back through that, and has served the veteran community for about 35 years. 2 amazing individuals. We're going to honor all our veterans and ask everyone to support and give applause to all our veterans at the opening ceremony.
Yes, and we're also fortunate to have another World War II veteran coming this year, Don Sloan, who owns Miller Surplus downtown. We're really looking forward to having him there. And we're also going to be honoring Chief Tom Brandhuber with Golder Ranch with our Community Hero Award. He's done amazing things for that department and in his career in general.
It's a huge
service. Yes. Yes.
Well, that's one thing I've appreciated about your enthusiasm, your passion, and how far you've jumped in. I know you've got big visions going forward. Right now it's focused on making this the best event that's held in Oro Valley every year. And I appreciate you taking the time to be with me this morning. I'm looking forward to it. Lexington Labs is an amazing group. If you go to that website, again, rockingforheroes.org, you can listen to a little of their music. They are an all-around cover band that covers a lot of different groups that I think everybody would find fascinating. And I want to give you one last opportunity before we have to go to a break. To any last words you want to make sure people know about the event and how they can support you?
Absolutely. That's great. Thanks, Ted. Yes, this is a free public event, and we do fundraise to support our heroes and pay for this event, but there is no charge to come. We don't want any barriers of entry. It's important that as many people have access to this event and come out and see what this mission is about. And it's such an uplifting day. We can't recommend it enough. There's food trucks, there's a beer tent, all the heroes are present in their booths. It's just an amazing day overall. You don't want to miss it. We also have a kids zone, and we have Smooch the donkey will be there this year for photo ops from track.
I heard Smooch was making an appearance. He's got quite a following, there's no doubt.
His reputation definitely precedes us, but no doubt about it. He's going to be a big draw for the kids.
Well, Bonnie and Michael, all I want to close with is to say thank you. Thank you for all you do, the hard work you put into this. I know it's a passion. I know it's to honor your son and all others who have given and served and gone through, very, very difficult times. But it is truly an event that is growing, and I think will continue to grow under your passion and leadership. And thank you for joining me today. And I'll see you on the
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
Ted.
Bring
See you Tucson.
bring a chair. We'll see you there.
I will see you there. That sounds good. Thank you both again. Once again, you're listening to Jump In Tucson on 1030 The Voice, trusted local news and talk. And we will be back after the break with Katie Ratliff from the Common Sense Institute.
And this is